just waiting till you appear, so you can tell me things right in my ear, talking slow and no one's near. Instead I'm sinking, slipping out again.
Break their bones.
I cry over nothing, some of the contents. Wish I could feel you in my hair. Now there's ghosts in my kitchen, I'm not even listening. Swear I can feel you in the air.
Lovely.
I know you want it. I cry over nothing, some of the contents. Wish I could feel you in my hair. Now there's ghosts in my kitchen, I'm not even listening. Swear I can feel you in the air. I cry over nothing, some of the contents. Wish I could feel you in the air. Now there's ghosts in my kitchen, I'm not even listening. Swear I can feel you Know that I'll feel better with the tap on. Something about the water running down my side. Caterpillar hatching in my chest. Sinking in the sheets that cover my face. Feeling like a child, the bashment lives in me.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You were screwed.
Oh, I hate it when I'm not at my best. Is there something inside of me making me believe that black is white? Is this something I can't defeat? Maybe I should try and sleep tonight, sleep tonight.
You were screwed.
Destroy them. Great to meet you.
Safe travel.
How are ye? Off with ye. Be good.
Watch your back.
Oh my god. I've been talking for like... How did you know I've been talking for like the whole time? I've been talking the whole time. Thanks, Faust. First off, I said hello, Mad Hannah. Good to see you. Secondly, I was just laughing about how the server Night Slayer loves to blame the server DreamScythe for every loss in AV, which is very childish. And I think it's pretty ridiculous to assume that everybody who plays on DreamScythe, which is a PvE realm, doesn't mean that because you're playing on a PvE realm that you're not a good PvPer. You know, we know that. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of good PvP players on DreamScythe. And what I was saying is that there's no way I'm going to be able to do much more AV today. In fact, I'm probably going to give up on AV for this week and just try to make sure that I have enough AV after next week so that when we get into that the following week, that will lead into the bonus AV weekend, that I'll be able to just finish out the grind. Because I need like another, what? Like before Tuesday, I need like another 370,000 honor. And the rate this is going, that's like literally like 20 hours at least. And I really don't feel like playing 20 hours of AV over the next couple days. So, just a little bit kind of tired of doing AV. And so I've been thinking about, you know, I'm excited to play TBC, and you know, when TBC comes out, I keep thinking about what am I going to play besides the Hunter, because we know I'm going to play the Hunter in TBC, but I also want to play something else. And I was kicking around class. I thought about doing a Warlock, but then I realized why I don't like Warlock the other day. It's because I really don't like standing still while casting spells. And the Warlock, you know, as you talent into some other stuff, you do get to the point where you're not quite as immobile. But I think what I'm going to do is play a Priest. I think I mentioned it yesterday. I think I'm going to level up Disc Priest. So, because Disc Priests are really, really good in TBC. Yeah, well, I'm a huge... I mean, I was a Priest main. When WoW first came out in 2004, I was a Priest main. Like, the class I played the most from Vanilla WoW all the way through probably Cataclysm, probably even all the way into like, Battle for Azeroth. In fact, it's hard, you know, I mean, I probably went for a very long time before I ever played more hours on any class than Priest. It wasn't until I started playing Private Server that I started playing Paladin, and I think I might have eclipsed hours played on Paladin over Priest, but I've got a ridiculous amount of time playing Priest. So I'm a big fan of Priests. I just haven't played him as much lately, because I haven't really done the healing archetype as much over the past like 6 years. I've focused mostly on DPS, but I think TBC is really good for Disc Priest. And Disc Priest in PvP in particular, which is what I plan on doing in TBC, you know, a lot of battlegrounds, a lot of, you know, arena and stuff. Disc Priest is really, really fun and is very impactful. You know, if you're really good on Disc Priest, you can make a big impact on battlegrounds. You know. Take a mana potion. I'm hoping they'll pull here really quick. So yeah, I want to level up the Priest, but it's gonna. So we'll stop this stream here pretty soon, and we'll create a new stream, and we're gonna level up a Priest, and we just have to figure out what talent build we want to go. Do we want to do the first 45? We'll see. I'm just waiting for them to pull the warriors. Alright, here we go. Alright, he's gone. His health is dropping fairly quickly. We got quite a few people. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. His health is dropping pretty fast, so I think we're good. yeah. Yep, he's going down. Alright. So, give me like... It's going to take me a good 30 to 45 minutes to set up my priest, only because I got to set up my macros, my key. I got to set up I got to create the character. I probably buy her some gear to help her level. Buy her some, like, you know, some good gear. Maybe get her like a weapon with spell power or something. We'll set it up. You know, are you gonna do Shadow Priest? I'm gonna do Disc Priest, so I'm gonna do Disc Priest. But it's gonna take me a little bit of time to set up the priest, because I gotta get her some good gear. I've got to create the character. I gotta figure out what character name I want to go with, and then, like I said, I'd like to get her a. You know, I've got a spell power. I'd like to get her a spell power weapon that I throw like plus 30 spell power on. Which means I got to get the regions together for that, and then I got to find somebody to enchant. I got to figure out what I want to enchant with plus 30 spell power. Like my warlock has a plus 30 spell power sword, but priest can't use swords, so you know, it would have been smart. I actually didn't think about that. It's really cool when you start like low level characters, and let's say you're going to do like plus 30 spell power on something, right? Or plus int, plus healing. You want to do it on a white weapon. Like, if you're doing it from level 1, just do it on a white weapon. That way, it's not soulbound. That way, if you ever want to pass it on to a different character, you can. Like, if I would have been thinking I was going to do a priest, I could have, instead of doing plus 30 spell power on a sword, a white sword, which is what my warlock has, I could have done plus 30 spell power on, like, a staff or something. And that way, I could just log over to my warlock and send my plus 30 spell power staff to my level 1 priest. But yeah, let's do it. Let's roll. And of course, I always roll Night Elf priests, which freaks some people hate that, but I gotta have my... Dude, you gotta have Starfall. And actually in TBC, Starfall is actually really good, because it's an additional dot that you can use against rogues in Arena. It's actually quite good. And even better, I'm pretty sure in TBC, Starfall's instant cast. But and then I think in Wrath of the Lich King, they removed it from the game, I believe, and gave it to Druids, which was just like... One of the reasons I really hate Druids is because of that, right? So if you go to, let's go Burning Crusade. And we're going to go Burning Crusade Priest Skills, right? TBC Priest Abilities. It's Star Shards, right? But watch this. Here's the cool part. Instant cast. So the cool thing about that is when you're doing Arena in TBC with a Disc Priest, and because you're going to run up against a lot of teams that have rogues, because rogues are incredibly strong in TBC, you have 2 dots that you can apply to stealth characters. You've got Star Shards, and you've got Shadow Word Pain. So it really helps out your partner to just kind of throw those up. I mean, you got to be careful, because you can both your mana, but you know, you toss up Star Shards and Shadow Word Pain. And plus it helps too, because if the rogue has a partner that can cleanse magic, like a priest, you know, for example, then they've got to cleanse not one, you know, like if they're trying to cleanse so you can stealth, if you get both of those up, now they got to cleanse 2 things before they can re-stealth. So it's actually really, really nice. And also, Shadow Meld is really useful in Arena as well, so you can Shadow Meld and get drinks off. So it's really strong as well. So I love Night Elf Priest. But yeah, let me stop the stream. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. I'll try to get it all set up in 30 minutes, but I'm pretty methodical about setting up my skills, my macros, my character name, getting the right gear, you know, all that shit. Takes a little bit of time. But I'll see you guys back in about 30 minutes to an hour tops, and we'll do some priest leveling from level 1. I'll catch you then. Do, 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 do.